I've got 2 more inches than you, bud. We've discussed this.
You're the only one that has a problem with
it. With having 2 more inches? Oh man.
With only having 2 inches.
God damn it, Sam. That was a good burn. You burned yourself pretty bad there, but you burned me worse, I feel like. I say yes, but I'm not saying it's no. Like, they just don't want to tell you your terminal, basically. Yeah, no, that was pretty bad, let me tell you. Oh my god, you know, I'm gonna place a bookmark in my stream really quick. A marker. Just so I can like clip it and send it to you specifically later.
Told you they are vampires.
Yeah, it's good that I also get to enjoy the serious experience with you, you know? Like, I get to watch yours. Let's see here. Past this point?
Yeah.
I still can't distress. I'm distressed, but I can't send the distress signal. This guy looks like he is probably pretty cool. I wish I could take his armor.
Wait for it. Wait till you turn around.
I'll see you too, Mistress Tess, and again, we'll be here. I'll have to be the go-between, passing on messages for you. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just learned a factoid.
What?
Enemies can parry, apparently.
Even though we've never learned this.
Man, where's Mia? She was following me just a moment ago, and now she's gone. It's almost like we're not supposed to have her yet, so that's why the cutscene doesn't have her.
I can just hear like goofy music whenever you guys doing something.
My guys,
the other two are just super serious.
My guys, if my character had a theme song, it would be Yakety Sax.
Oh wait. Oh, you're uploading this to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do now.
Oh, are you going to take some clips of it and stuff?
Yes.
Oh my god. I feel like see, that one has X's, and I can't take that, so I don't know why. What the? Hey, help me with this cutscene, Mavr1z. So I do feel a little bit bad about shooting you. I mean, it happens though, you know, it happens.
It happens. Sometimes
you're just aiming guns at people and you pull the trigger and they die. It's Weird.
You trip and fall. It happens. You run into a wall. It happens.
You shoot your brother. It happens. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck. I'm good. Going up the stairs. Going up the stairs. Oh, we got ourselves a missile. Eh? Man, where's Mia? She was following me just a moment ago, and now she's gone. Is that where Dragul is? Or Mjolnir? Or Mjolnir Dragul? I don't know which way he wants it to be said.
Abigail, it's her favorite stone.
Oh, man. No, Amethyst to Emily. That's why Emily doesn't like him. If you would fucking delivered her a fucking ruby or whatever, he would have been set. Also, I may have accidentally grabbed the iron bar that you had left.
First you.
I'll put in.
Oh.
Not today. I need to pack it up. You want me to show it off?
Is that the brown haired one?
You mean blonde?
I don't know, it looks kinda like a light brown.
Here we go. This thing is gigantic though. Like, look. You've seen my hands before. This thing's big.
Is that Moogie?
I don't know, was it? But yes. And yeah,
I think you should be careful.
Well, I'm going to get canceled on the Twitters.
Without a doubt.
Or like
You hear me?
See that? Like, did you get to see that? If so, did you maybe clip it? I mean, I guess if not, like, I can always go back through the recording and get a clip of that. That really threw me off, man. Like, I have no clue what happened there. Sweet. Friends. No. 3 of those are mine. No, it's mine. You may have put it in there, but it's mine.
So let me see, I got these 2 and this one out here.
Well, you got 1 inside. Hey guys, this is King Crab Zero. I'm going to be joined today with Mavr1z again. We're going to play some more Tales of Symphonia. And yeah, we're just going to hop right into it. Look at that. Yeah, this is one of Mavr1z's favorites, supposedly. And yeah, yesterday we ended off here, which is some farm thing. And yeah, I think there's going to be some sort of battle or controversy going on.
Stop slacking off, swine!
Okay. Oh man, can I like not just explore around the complex first? Damn.
Genus.
Yeah,
Is that your friend?
Genus's love interest here is pretty old.
Yeah, I'm Lloyd.
I am pleased to meet you.
Are you still there, Mavr1z? Did you disappear on me? How sad.
Marble, did you see it? There was an oracle.
I guess while I'm
Yes,
doing
I
that, let me pull yours
I
up on my
saw
phone
the
since I
Tower
can't
of
interact with your
Salvation. Now the chosen
stream while I'm streaming this to you.
Can finally
Otherwise, I'll
begin.
minimize it.
I hope it is successful this time.
The last chosen failed, right?
Yes, I
Damn
heard
it.
the chosen
I'm already
was
thinking
killed
of
by Desians
about the
during
fact that
journey.
he sounds like Robin.
I wonder if Colette will be all right. Let us pray to Martel. May she guide the chosen on a safe journey.
Huh? Hey, Gramps,
Her name's Marble.
Marble, isn't that an X-sphere?
Oh, is that what this is called? They placed it on me shortly after I came here.
Yeah, so she can move boxes
Yeah,
easier.
that's definitely an X-sphere, but there's no key crest on it. An X-sphere without a key crest is dangerous.
What's a key crest? And how is it dangerous?
Attaching an X-sphere directly to your skin supposedly makes you sick. But ironically, it's useless unless you attach it directly onto the skin. So, in order to prevent it from making you sick, you carve a spell into a special ore and use that as a mount for the X-sphere. That's the key crest.
You're very knowledgeable. But it looks like Marble's X-sphere doesn't have a mount at all.
Nope.
Yeah, because I
doesn't look
mounted
like
it right into her hand.
If the charm was the only thing needed, I could carve one myself, but there's nothing I can do without the inhibitor ore that acts as the mount.
There has to be something you can do, Lloyd.
It's not as easy as you think. Key crests are dwarven technology.
Your dad's a dwarf. Please ask him for help, Lloyd.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a little bit insulting, you know. Just because his dad's short, you don't have to call him a dwarf. I mean...
Fine, fine. I'll ask him.
All right. That's why I like you, Lloyd. Please don't trouble yourself.
Hey, old hag! What the hell you doing over there?
Oh no, the Desians. Run away, you two. Hurry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, just go. I'm sorry, Marble.
Well,
What are you doing over here?
gotta run away.
Who said you could slack off?
Gotta go find some
I'm
ore.
sorry.
Gotta fight some designs.
What's with that look, huh? Looks like someone's got an attitude problem.
No, of course not.
Shut up! You two, take her to the back. We're gonna give her a little lesson on respect.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. These designs, they're not really coming off as like people that are,
This doesn't look good. They're taking her to the
yeah,
back.
super agreeable, you know what I mean?
But what can we do?
I mean,
There's
they're the
gotta be something we
friendliest
can
people
do.
out there.
Totally the
Let's
friendliest.
find higher ground where we can
They're
see
your
what's going on
local
in there.
police force.
Probably. Higher ground, oh man. I think there's some higher ground this way up on the mountain.
No, it's in this section.
Oh man. Can I go around this way? No. Tried to go this way, but... Okay. Wait, do I climb a tree? Can I climb a tree? Is a tree climb possible?
No, you climb a cliff.
That makes
Looks
less
like we
sense
can
than
go up
climbing a
from
tree. Okay. Besides, I'm not climbing a cliff, I'm just jumping up a cliff. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to interact with that chest. There we go. Oh, yeah. Orange gel was found. I wonder if orange shell's just named as such because it tastes like oranges, or it's just orange in color, you know?
I mean, the other one's apple gel, so.
Yeah, maybe it's apple in color.
We've got to save her.
What's color is apple?
I mean, it depends on your definition of an apple. Like, yeah, if it's like the fruit, a lot of them are kind of
You
red.
attack the designs from here with magic.
Or if it's like the product, it's probably like gray and silver, or maybe like rose gold.
We don't have a choice. Afterwards, hide among the bushes and make your way back to the village. I'll act as the decoy.
But that'll put you in danger.
Don't worry. I'll head down the cliff so they don't see my face. Then I'll run in the opposite direction from the village.
Okay. You should replenish your energy before we do that. I've got some leftover cookies from the ones I gave to Colette. Here, have some.
I still call bullshit, man. He probably bought those cookies somewhere, you know what I mean?
What the?
There he is! Stop him!
Open the main gate!
Are you all right, Marble? Quickly, come this way!
Genus, Lloyd, thank you.
That's where the third guard hears our name. And she basically just ratted us out.
Ow!
Damn it, Genus.
Uh-oh.
All you had to do was wait up on the cliff.
You little brat!
You had one job, and that was not getting caught. Ah, I was going to jump over you. I was going to jump over you too. Come on.
Sonic thrust!
What was that?
No way!
Don't worry, I got him this time.
More like he got you. Not only does he have your face, now he has your number.
No. He's laying on the ground. I think that means I had his number. And if I don't have his number, I at least have his mom's number. I'm gonna give her a call after this. I'm pretty sure we just started some sort of like incident, you know what I mean?
Lloyd, they saw your face. I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
Don't worry about it.
But
I took out the ones that saw my face, and the rest of them are still back up on the cliff. As long as we hurry up and get out of
You just
here, they'll
commit
never
murder.
know.
oh, okay.
I mean,
Just do my homework
it's not
for me,
murder
okay?
if it's self-defense, right?
Okay.
All right then. I'm gonna head on home.
And
You
they
should head back
provoked
to the
them?
village.
I didn't provoke
Lloyd,
them, you
Thanks
provoked
for
them.
helping Marble.
Hey, that's what friends are for, right?
I was just an innocent bystander.
You were an accomplice.
Innocent bystander who got dragged
Analyze
into
the
this
data
because
from
of
the gate
you.
surveillance system.
Ah, fuck. That's cheating. That's
How did
cheating.
a mere human make that kind of jump?
You can't use security cameras. Everyone knows that. That's illegal. Received Genus's equipment.
You gonna save it?
Oh, fine. I'll go save it. So I can go get murdered by this bug.
Yeah, when a member leaves the party, their equipment automatically gets put back in.
Don't let up.
See, that's a good feature because it's like, I always hate when you're like playing a game where it's like someone leaves the party and then like you don't have access to their equipment and it's like,
You picked the wrong guy to
man,
mess with.
can I please have that back? Especially if it's one where like members come and go, so it's kind of you don't know if they're leaving for permanent.
Don't let up.
Man, if only I had a mage here to, like, you know, keep him hit with fireballs. Or even someone with, like, chakrams. Ooh, leather glove.
Item. Equip.
Yes, equip.
You can do either, but yeah.
I'm assuming arm. Yes, it is arm. Ooh, I'm going to put on a beret. The manliest
my
of
hat.
hats. No, it's my hat now.
No, that's my horse.
I mean, to be fair, I make a joke that, like, a beret is not the manliest of hats, but, yeah.
You wear beret.
I don't wear berets, but I mean, plenty of, like, military forces wear berets, so... It's probably pretty manly.
Especially with the green.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that is a specific branch of, you know, the army or whatever. But no, like, a lot of, like, other countries, like, a lot of even this, their normal soldiers will just wear berets.
Just as I expected.
Why is that? Why a beret?
Because they're cool.
Is there an advantage?
Because they're cool.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Let's see here. Ah! I hit the back. There we go. The commands aren't as quick as I'd hope sometimes. Because I'd hit the thing to turn, and it didn't turn me out. I was like, ah, well, damn.
Come out.
Just as I expected.
I'm gonna be, like, so strong when I get back to you. Okay.
Oh, now you're grinding?
I mean, I'm trying to get everything from this area. It just so happens there's enemies everywhere. Okay, fine. Let's try to separate these two. Why won't they separate? Damn bee. Dodging my sonic thrust. I see how it is. Doesn't he know for battle to be fair, he just has to, like, sit there and take my attacks while I dodge? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I think there might have been another road or two down here. Or... No, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Time to explore further.
To the field. Restless no. Back.
This way?
Back.
Oh. Say, Noish, is it just me or you've been restless ever since we left the sanctuary? What's the matter? Wine? You weirdo. Wine, wine. Huh? What? Wine, 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 wine. I have no idea what you're trying to say. It's too bad you can't talk. Wine. I don't know, he talks perfectly fine. All he ever says is wine, though, you know what I mean?
Maybe he wants wine?
Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I just have, like, an alcoholic dog. Ah! Damn, Rabbit, I was trying to jump out of the way before that happened.
No way!
It just wasn't your day.
Okay. Is this my house?
No, it's Dirk's house.
Well, who's Dirk? I'm home, Mom.
Hey, yo, Daddy.
God damn it. Get out of here. Pay respects. Okay, another I'm home, Mom situation. Why?
Say, is there any chance you could make me a key crest?
Why do you need a key crest all of a sudden?
I met someone today who has an X-sphere without a key crest. An X-sphere without a key crest is bad for you, right? Or wait, don't tell me that it's too late. Once you've attached an X-sphere without a key crest to your body.
Nah, not at all. But even removing an X-sphere that lacks a key crest is dangerous. So, the only thing to do is make an accessory out of inhibitor ore and carve the charm into that, making it into the key crest instead.
Huh. And then it'll be okay, huh? Then could you make me a bracelet as soon as possible?
Just a minute. The X-sphere with no key crest that you're talking about. Who has it?
Huh? A traveler? A traveling mercenary.
Oh man, lying. Why would you do that?
X-spheres are basically only used by Desians. If he took one from a Desian, it should already have a key crest on it.
Well...
Dwarven vow number 11. Lying is the first step to the path of thievery. Tell me the truth. Why do you need a key crest?
I met someone at the ranch today who had an X-sphere equipped without a key crest.
You went to the ranch?
I'm sorry. A bunch of stuff happened and...
Yeah, a bunch of stuff. And that's why, you know, I'm doing all the wrong things.
You didn't let the Desian see your X-sphere, did you?
No, don't worry, I made sure. But why is it so important to hide this thing?
I mean, he already pointed out the only
mercenary that
designs
came
used
to the
them,
village
right?
Today wore his right out in the open.
Your X-sphere is special.
Special? Is it different from the ones the Desians have equipped?
That X-sphere is your mother's keepsake. The Desians killed your mother in order to take it from her.
They did?
I told you about how I found you at the cliff near the ranch, right? Your mother was still conscious at that time, so she explained everything.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
If I had, you'd have run out and tried to take revenge on the Desians. The Tower of Salvation appeared today. Just leave the rest to Colette. That'll take care of the Desians too.
But still...
Don't get involved with the Desians. Your mother protected you and that X-sphere with her life. Don't go throwing either away.
So will you make me the key crest?
Boy, have you been listening at all?
Yeah, I heard you. But you can't expect me not to do anything now that I know. You don't have to hit me!
That was like the slowest punch ever, you know what I mean?
He is a dwarf.
Oh. Well, let me guess. You heard that just now?
I'm sorry. Because of me, you...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Yeah, it pretty much is your fault, Genus.
Lloyd, you should go speak to Colette.
Colette? Like, the person right here in front of me? Like, even closer than Rain? I should go speak to her?
We'll wait here.
Like, alone.
Oh, okay. Well, then you should go speak with Colette, right?
Lloyd, let's go up to the terrace.
Sure. I'm sorry for not finishing your birthday present
Did
in
they
time.
have to awkwardly walk back inside?
That would be hilarious.
It's okay. Don't worry about that.
But this sort of thing is special because you get it on your birthday, you know?
Well then, will you just wish me happy birthday?
Of course. Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad I was able to live to this day.
Yeah, that's a real accomplishment, you know?
What are you talking about? You're going to keep on living and regenerate the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that look away, I'm guessing this is much like... Have you ever played Final Fantasy X, Mavr1z?
Thinking about this game that annoys me is all the enemies funnel in a line to you instead of being spread out. Got like 4 mobs hitting you at the same time.
Right. I mean, I do agree with that pedo torpedo. It's yeah, but no, like Mavr1z. Have you ever played Final Fantasy X?
No, that's the one with part 2, right?
Well, yeah, that one has part 2, but part 2 doesn't matter. Anyway, what really matters here is, like, the whole time, like, Titus is like, oh yeah, like, Yuna's gonna, like, defeat Sin and everything's gonna be good. And, you know, she's hiding the fact that she has to die to defeat Sin. And it's like, I'm guessing that's kind of how this goes, too. That's why she's looking away, like, yeah, of course I'm going to keep on living on and do this.
About tomorrow, I can't come along with you, can I?
Well, it's just that the Designs will be after us, and it's gonna be a dangerous journey.
Designs. Up till now, I always thought my mom died in an accident. But
When
she
it was?
murdered by Designs. Now that I know the truth,
Did they accidentally kill her?
They
there's no way that I
accidentally
can
used
keep living in
too
a
much
village
force.
that has a treaty with them.
Damn it, Mavericks. Oh man, Pedo Torpedo, you have to listen to that guy. You know,
Yeah.
yes, this is my first time playing. Mavr1z has
tomorrow
actually
at
played
noon.
this game
So would you
several
come to the village
times.
around then?
So, he gets to be my second player in here. Okay, you won't spoil, that's fair.
Okay.
I'm making the guess right now, though, that she's basically like Yuna to save the world or whatever, you know, get the calm, as that game has, or regenerate the world in this case. Yeah, she's gonna have to die. And then Lloyd over here is going to have the same approach as like Titus of like, we're gonna find a way to deal without you dying.
So Lord Remio really is my father. I'm the child of an angel.
Does it matter? Regardless
I'm starting
of
to
who your
think
real
like
father is, you're still you.
starting to think
Nothing's
maybe Final Fantasy X
Just have two
ripped off
fathers.
this plot.
Just think of yourself as being lucky for having more.
Yeah,
than
I was
most
gonna
people
say, it's starting to seem that way. With all the things I can guess so far.
I suppose you're right.
What came out
do.
first?
Regeneration.
I'm pretty sure this
It's
came
kind of
out
exciting.
first. I mean, you said this was on GameCube, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, Final
Yeah,
Fantasy X was on,
releasing the
like,
seals, becoming an
PlayStation
angel?
2.
Then finally,
Finally,
But GameCube came out about the same time, right? Or I guess,
nothing.
yeah, GameCube and... Wait, which game first?
Anyway, if we go to the Seal of Fire, I'll get to see my
I
father
mean,
again.
Pedo says that,
I'm going to do my best.
Final Fantasy X took details, so I'm going to assume that means Final Fantasy
Yeah,
X came
me too.
afterwards.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm coming. See you later, Lloyd.
yeah. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Goodbye.
And, you know, she's not really convincing me that things are alright here.
Present.
Now I just need a crafting minigame. That the results of which determine the present. The quality of the present. Aw, that's sad. I was hoping I could craft it. Oh, Final Fantasy X was first?
Yeah. 2001. Tales
Huh.
of came out 2003.
Okay, I'm gonna say the Tales took some details then. That's actually surprising. Oh, I can't go out that way. Windows are the best way to travel, though, you know? Do I just jump off?
Nope. You gotta go downstairs.
Oh, okay, that's what that is. That's a staircase. This game cheap, but it's good. You know, I haven't actually played any of the Tales series yet. This is going to be my first one. Which, the only reason I was like, you know, this one should be first is because I asked Mavr1z, it's like, out of all the Tales games I have, like, which one's, like, the earliest? Because I'm always of the mind of trying to play, like, the first game in the series before you play, like, any of the
Yeah.
others.
About yesterday, I just...
This the best one? Would you agree with that sentiment, Mavr1z, that this is the best Tales game?
Here. That's the key crest you wanted.
I mean, it's the one that started it all. So.
You can use it however you like. Just
For me.
remember, I did try to stop you.
Dad, thanks. Thanks.
Well, that's fair.
Number 2. Never abandon someone in need.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I'm just going along with the
I mean, it
teaching.
might be the one that got you into JRPGs, but yeah, the game that got me into
Dad,
JRPGs
I'm
was
going on a
Lufia
journey.
2. But I've already streamed that one before.
I'm going to help Colette regenerate the world so that I can avenge my mom.
Yeah, I figured you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Take this with you. I've put together some things you'll need for your trip.
Ooh. 2 apple gels, a life bottle, 500 gold, and a silver and...
Silverant.
God, the pronunciations in this game.
So you're forgiving me?
Hey, who put this money in my pocket?
Yeah,
That's a reference you won't get until
this
the next
is your
game.
home.
That's pretty, that sounds like an interesting thing. Who would complain about that? Hey, who put this money in my
Come back
pocket?
here anytime you're tired.
Oh yeah, sweet money.
I will. Wish me luck.
Lloyd, don't ever forget Dwarven Vow number 7.
Goodness and love will always win, right? Man, that's such a cheesy line for anyone to be saying these days. Don't worry, I won't forget it. Let's go, Noish. It's time to regenerate the world.
Can't I, like, you know, pray at my mom's grave really quick
are you doing
before I go?
Lloyd, you're still here?
Genus! Good timing. I got my dad to make Marvel's key crest.
That's great and all. What about seeing Colette off?
Oh yeah, about that. I've decided to join her.
Are you stupid or something? Colette and the others left a long time ago.
What?
Yes, I am stupid.
I came looking for you because you never showed up.
It's not the first Tales game?
You've got to be
Damn.
kidding me.
Well, it was Mavr1z's first 2.
Lloyd, go to the village. Now.
Which
First one? I think like Tales of Destiny? Yeah, Fantasia, that's the one.
Yeah, come on.
Oh
come
man, well, I
on.
gotta pick up that one too now, so I can, you know, just obviously speed through that to enjoy this one now. I won't
I
be
don't
able.
think it's on Steam.
Lloyd, is that Phaedra or Phaedra?
Phaedra.
Phaedra was looking for you. Phaedra, okay. So I gotta go to the temple then, right?
No, Colette's house.
Okay.
Where are you going? You could have just took it on the right there.
Ooh, Dirk, I was doing this. Jeez, man, come on. Say, Lloyd, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. What? How do you and Dirk sustain your livelihood? Livelihood? You know, how he makes money and stuff. Every so often, Dad gets requests to craft things. Apparently, it's good money. Wow, I didn't know Dirk was famous. He says he's well known for what he does. Well, is it because he's the only dwarf in town? Because I guess another one of these. Colette says she was leaving at noon, so why did she? She was acting overly cheerful before she left, telling everyone, I'll be fine, and I'll do my best. I bet she's hiding something. She always acts like that when she's worried or hiding something. Maybe so. I bet Phaedra probably knows something. Okay. Giving head, that's a secret talent. Yeah, that makes sense. That pays the bills. Mavr1z.
Oh, hello, Lloyd.
Phaedra, is it true that Colette already left?
Indeed.
Did she tell me the wrong time? Colette asked me to give you this letter.
Dear Lloyd, by the time you read this, I will have already left on my journey.
I was hoping it was just going to be an auto scrolling text or whatever.
I'm sorry for lying to you. The world regeneration journey is full of peril. Many Chosens have failed.
I care about you too deeply to let you get involved. I'm gonna do my best to stop the monsters and the Desians. So I want you to live a happy and peaceful life in the regenerated world. Thank you so much for your friendship and kindness all these years. I'm really lucky to have met you. Farewell, Colette.
The bitch. What is this? This almost sounds like a will. Yes, you could call it that. What do you mean? Lloyd, Dennis, there is something we hid from you and everyone in the village. Colette, no, the Chosen is already... Whoa! What was that? I bet it's, some of those DCians, we'll call them. Because I hate the word Desians.
It's Designs.
Well, that house wasn't important anyway, right?
Yeah, y'all get the onions ready?
Nah, no onions. No onions. Not gonna chop onions today. Ha 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 ha. Burn, burn. Look, more survivors. Kill them. Kill all the miserable worms. You'll pay for this.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, here we go, here we go. All rough and ready. How's it going today, Ruff? Thank you for contributing towards the 24-hour stream challenge there. That one's going to be exciting stuff. Oh, I was going to jump over him and I didn't. I was also hoping that when I jumped over him, he was going to go after you there. You doing good? Or, it's good to hear. Yeah, it looks like that one will definitely get met, that goal. It looks like it'll get met pretty quick. I'm excited for it. Everyone loves a 24-hour stream, right? You change up your workout and now your inner thighs are in so much pain. I get that. Oh, it always is tough when your inner thighs are in pain. Like, it just seems like they're always sore at that point.
What are you talking about? He speaks nonsense. Ignore him. Listen up, inferior beings. I am Forcistus, one of the 5 Desian Grand Cardinals.
Oh, fuck. There was no way I was going to get that name right. I would have called him Forcistus.
I am a superior half-elf who rules over the farm where we cultivate you pathetic humans.
Half-elf?
Lloyd!
Half-elf,
you, a human,
half-asshole.
have been found guilty for the crime of violating the non-aggression treaty. Therefore, I bring judgment upon you and this village.
You violated the treaty too. You tried to murder the Chosen.
Us? Kill the Chosen? I see now. They must be after the Chosen.
Hey, are you saying you aren't the ones that attacked Colette?
I have no need to explain myself to the likes of you. The only thing that matters is that you, Lloyd Irving, have been in contact with host body F-192 and attacked our guards.
What have you done? How many times have we told you to stay away from the ranch?
I'm sorry.
We've prepared
I don't think sorry quite cuts what's going on here, you know what I mean?
Keep going.
What is that thing?
Now, receive your punishment.
Oh man, Marble. Why would they do this to you, Marble?
It was at this moment that he knew.
Damn!
He fucked up.
Boy, I'll help too. Let's get this over with.
Okay, let me just jump over it. Nope, not gonna happen.
Get him! Fireball!
I think twice your height.
Hey, it was worth trying. Oh my god, that second slash threw me up. Okay, here we go. Ah, come on. I was trying to do my special there.
Try this one.
Okay, let me just throw down a quick heal here. Whoa, why would you exit out of that? Trying to mess me up here. Also, I guess can you lay down one of those magic things?
Oh, magic things.
That do the magic lens. There we go. That was oh man. Okay. And oh, yeah, that's right. Let me heal up so I can go tank more of the damage. Why won't you let me heal up, Mavr1z? Okay. See, it's that secondary hand that gets me. You can use another orange thing. Should probably do an apple gel and an orange gel. I think you do a lot more damage when you have magic to do. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Just as I expected.
Ooh, Panacea bottle.
Panacea.
Panacea.
Panacea?
Lord Persistent.
Panicky. There we go.
It must be the one from the Angelus project that we've been searching for. Give it to me.
No! This is a memento of my mom's, who you Desians murdered!
What are you talking about? Your mother was...
Run away, Venus.
Pangea, that's right. It's a Pangea bottle.
What was that voice?
I told you it was marble.
It sounded like marble.
Yo, I told you, Mavr1z, who's played this game many times, that this is marble. I'm sorry.
I didn't deny anything.
Sorry, I spoiled it for you.
Get away! Hurry! Venus, you were like a grandson to me. Thank you.
I love that. Get away, hurry. Now let me monologue with you for a bit here.
No! Protect Lord Persistent!
Lloyd, we will always come after you as long as you possess that X-sphere. Always.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time, you know?
What have you done? Look what happened to our village. It's all your fault.
I mean, kind of is. I would kick Lloyd out too after this.
I'm sorry.
Again, sorry doesn't cut it, bud.
You think you can fix this by apologizing? The Desians mark you as their enemy. As long as you are here, this village will never be at peace. Do you understand?
Wait a minute. You're going to exile him?
Yes.
That's not fair! Lloyd didn't do anything wrong! He just saved Marble!
I mean, he really didn't, though.
There are no exceptions.
Marble would have been at least alive if he didn't intervene, you know what I mean?
So it's okay to let people die at the human ranch as long as the village is safe?
The people at the ranch are just going to rot there anyway.
Yes. Had you not done something so stupid, they'd have been the only ones that died.
You humans are all the same.
That's enough, Genus. This was my fault. I'll leave.
Mayor, surely you don't have to be so strict on a child.
I mean, I kind of think he does.
Here because of him?
Exactly, like, this whole village will be burnt to the ground if I stay.
It's not Lloyd's fault. I'm the one that took him to the ranch, so it's my fault.
Well, that just gets us both exiled.
But it's Lloyd the Designs are after. And besides, Lloyd
Maybe
isn't
I
from
can
the
shut
village
up.
to begin
I want to
with.
stay here.
He's an outsider,
Right.
raised by a dwarf.
Then I'm leaving too. I'm just as guilty as he is.
Genus.
When the generic character has the same voice actor as the main character. Yeah, that's fair.
The one in the blue shirt in the background.
Finally, by the rights vested in me as mayor,
Why do all these people sound like Robin? You know, it's weird.
I hereby announce the banishment of Lloyd and Genus from the village of Iselia. Get out!
I'm sorry for causing you trouble.
Man, even they can't keep their pronunciations the
If you
same.
feel that way, please catch up to the
Because, like, he
chosen
said
and protect
Iselia, but, you know, someone earlier said, like, Iselia, you know?
If in doing
Like a
so, the world is
solid
safe,
zzz.
surely everyone will change their minds about you.
I'm sure Colette would want that as well.
Yes. I will atone for what I've done.
I'm gonna say, I'm liking this game so far. The one thing that's getting me, though,
I swear to protect
is
Colette
solidly
for the
just
sake of
the,
those who have
the
died
pronunciations.
I'll follow you, Lloyd. It's my fault that you were banished.
Because you're uncultured.
So I promise to stick by you always.
Yes, I'm uncultured swine.
Say,
I
Genus,
never promised culture in my
why don't
streams,
use
though,
that
you know?
X-sphere? That's Marble's memento.
Okay.
I'll explain to you on how to use the key crest later. After all, looks like it's going to be a long journey.
You know how I've mentioned that this thing can, like, hurt and poison you? Shove that into your hand, like, into your skin right now, and then, later on, I'll give you the thing that's gonna make it so it doesn't harm you.
Yeah.
Let's talk to these two before we leave.
How do you say that word?
I'm gonna go with Triet.
Was that your first guess, or did you have to adjust it?
That's my first guess, because I was like, try it would be dumb. And it wouldn't actually, you know, stick with the theme of this, but I guess it would, because everything always goes opposite way. When people say Naruto instead of Naruto, or I guess Naruto instead of Naruto. You'll find the Church of Martel's Houses of Salvation along your journey. There's an inn with each facility, so rest at one when you're tired.
You know,
Okay.
when people say Sasuke instead of Sasuke?
Yeah, Sasuke. I've never heard someone say that, but if they did, I'd probably laugh. Oh yeah, I guess we should read these out. May the goddess Martel protect you. Lloyd obtained the title of Drifting Swordsman. Ooh, I can drift now. We're gonna get into some initial D stuff here now. Wait, that's not what I want. Status. Okay, combo newbie. What's Drifting Swordsman give me? It gives me higher HP and defense, but less strength and accuracy. No one cares about HP and defense. Everyone wants strength and accuracy. Okay. This way now? This way?
Yeah.
I wasn't actually paying attention where we needed to go.
Don't let up.
Ah, damn. Ah, cool.
Right.
Okay, let's try this again. Woo! Sweet.
All talk, no action.
Let's go.
Let's see. Pika instead of Pika.
All right, let's go.
Okay, okay. I guess I'm taking on the Michaeloid. Man, if things could like you know, not just like group up, that would be beautiful. Ooh, it's a thing.
Let's go all out.
Shit, you need to go back. Never saw that tree monster. Oh man. See, sometimes not knowing what to do like is helpful for discovering more of the game.
Keep working on it, okay?
Oh, you need to use the lens on everything. Yeah, Mavr1z had mentioned that you need to use the lens on everything, but we kind of haven't been. Like, have we ever lensed this magic wolf, or this wolf thing, or the bunny? Here, I'll lens the bunny. How's that sound? Oh, it's got way too much health. I mean, this thing's got more health than you. You're less healthy than Raffy.
Not the one that's dead on the floor, am I?
Well, I mean, then a living rabbit. How about that? Okay.
That rabbit don't look so healthy no more.
It happens. Okay, let's see here. Mavr1z, why do you always interrupt my stuff?
Why do you interrupt my stuff?
I didn't interrupt your stuff, though. Okay, next one here. I'll do the spider, because there's two of the there we go. There's two of the ghosts. I'm assuming we won't defeat both ghosts before we defeat the spider, hopefully. Because I'd rather have the spider gone. I mean, to be fair, this is kind of like pseudo-online. Because this is remote play. So, I mean, technically it's like sort of online. Like, as long as you have someone as your friend on Steam, you can invite them to remote play with you. Yep, he's playing with me online. He's controlling Genus at this point.
Don't you guys let up?
No, they don't let up. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go for this front ghost. Okay, and... Whoa, trade enemies then. How about that? I'll take the zombie. Woo! Look at that. The spider wasn't ready for these advanced tactics like this.
Did we make it?
Steam version of this game is ass though. I bought it and ended up playing GameCube version on an emulator. That's fair. I really notice something with this when you're in like some of the cutscenes. Like there's a bit of tearing at 4K, or maybe maybe tearing, maybe something else. But there's definitely a graphical like issue. Looks like you're training really hard. Yeah, all will be great when you become strong like Kratos. I'm going to make sure you can never say something again. Why does he have to speak? Why does he have to speak so fast, man? I was gonna say, do we have a? Oh, were you looking for healing or were you looking for a magic lens? Because we're out of magic lenses. Oh, I was hoping to lead him away from you.
Just as I expected.
Yeah, I just can't wait to get to the next town so we can upgrade our equipment to like actual equipment.
Can't wait till we get another character.
Because you want something cuter.
Wasn't the reason I was thinking of, but yes.
Did we make it?
There's a phantom for this game to fix all the.
Oh man, reading out my chat for me? That's convenient, Mavr1z. I guess, since I've never played this game before...
Oh, caravan.
Yeah, I was heading straight towards it. What the fuck?
Go to the caravan.
God damn. We're not going to the caravan now. That was going to resolve. I head straight for the caravan, go to the caravan. It's like, what the fuck? What do you think I was doing? What? What? Was that his ears that he tried to stab me with? I guess, yeah, since I've never played this before, I'm not, like, sure what all of the issues are for this game.
Well, I told you, like, 30 frames per second on the...
Yeah, 30 frames per second. That is the biggest thing I noticed. I'm pretty sure that's why the, other cutscenes, like, do what they do. Why'd he come after me? What the hell? Woo!
Did we make it?
Man, I was gonna kill that spider and you just took the glory from me. Okay. Nova's Cavern. Isn't Nova what your kendama's called? Ah, I'm sorry. I just wondered who was here.
I'm the only one here right now. Who are you? Are you on a pilgrimage?
We're... Pilgrimage? Yeah, something like that.
I see. That's quite admirable for someone so young. Please feel free to rest here.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that is kind of like, I don't know why they limited it, especially for PC. Because it's like, when it came out...
It's tough, but you mustn't get discouraged.
Because when it came out, I'm sure, like, it was on less great equipment than, like, yeah, what the PC is when they did the remaster. Can I buy stuff from her? Is that a thing? No. Okay. Ooh, there's a save point at least. Yeah, like, that always gets me about, like, Namco, they've done some pretty terrible just cash grabs. Like, Square has done some really bad cash grab remasters. It's like, all fans want in a remaster is, you know, basically probably just like clean up the graphics a bit. No, I want the spider. Wait, there we go. Woo! Aw, man. Don't worry, I'll take out this ghost for you. Well, I took got the other one there. You're waiting for the Resident Evil 4 remake? That's another game that I haven't played personally, but I've heard is really good. I've seen a little bit of the gameplay. And it actually looks pretty good, so... Howl! Hmm? What is it? What's that in your mouth? Look, your bag's open. You probably dropped it yourself. Oh, thanks, Noish. Let's see. It's a letter from Dad. From Dirk. Yeah, I wonder what's written in it. Dear Lloyd, did you read the Traveler's Guide? It has the 7 most well-known dwarven vows as well as knowledge necessary for your journey written in it. Make use of this information and be sure to protect Colette. 14 years have passed since I found you and started raising you. You were still barely able to walk. I remember how you were scared of me and always crying. And now, you've grown into a strong swordsman. Dad. P.S. It's not written in the Traveler's Guide, so I'll write here about how to use EX gems. Read it carefully and reference it as needed. I guess we probably should, because I have no clue. Oh, we get 4 slots. Sweet. Press A. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure that one out. As long as I know how to add it, we're good. Yeah, no, remakes though, they're always kind of questionable. Rip run? Probably. Let's see. Ooh, I got strong for mine. Ooh. Tough. Defense. Taunt. Sharp-eyed. Okay. Strong's probably the best one there. Do you, let's see here. Do you want magical, tough, taunt, dodge?
Magical.
Taunt? Okay. Oh man, that would be the perfect. Yeah, Mavr1z. I feel like taunt is the one it should just be. You know what I mean? It's your you have like that Teemo passive of just taunting everything. You know.
All right, let's go.
I want to go with the B.
What?
Okay, Mr. Slime, if you can come over here. Woo!
I was just warming up.
Okay, you know what? Let me change up my text really quick. Adding different level EX gems makes compound skills, so you want certain combinations for characters. No, that sounds made up. Okay, Demon Fang. We'll replace that one with... Or actually, no. We'll have Demon Fang here, Sword Rain here, and Sonic Thrust there. Or actually... If I hit forget, does that only forget it from this slot?
No.
Okay, that would have been real bad, real bad. Okay, cool. Ooh, this one has green eyes.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. Okay. I think we're progressing to the next area. Maybe. Is there anything cool over here? There's a monster over here. Yeah, we're making slow progress, you know what I mean? Slow progress.
I know, tell me about it.
No. Genus is like fucking Mavr1z's favorite. He even told me beforehand how much he loved Genus.
This is gonna be
He's like, if I could play.
Where it's at.
No, it's obviously about Genus. Everyone loves Genus. I guess you know what? Like I feel like every week or like every other week when I go to hang out with my friends on Wednesday, like usually I get the question of what have I been playing lately. So I mentioned this, and you know, my friends were both like, "Oh, that's a pretty good game." But yeah, no, like my one friend was telling me that the other one's like really loves this game, so I was like, oh man, I gotta tell him how bad this is. Obviously, then I mean, not that it's bad; it's a pretty good game, but I had to tell him it was bad because you know he really enjoyed it. Ooh, say, Genus, what, Lloyd? Why do designs exist? If it weren't for them, everyone would be able to live happy lives. I wonder, would everyone really be able to live happily? Ah, sorry, that's right. Designs are the cause of everything that's wrong. Well, duh, of course. Yeah, of course. Fucking design.
You're gonna regret this.
That's my biggest complaint so far. You know, just that word specifically. I mean, there's other words where it's like, oh, the pronunciation for that's super weird. But yeah, that one just it doesn't do it for me.
The Asians?
Ooh, another caravan.
No, it's the same one. Did you just now realize we're walking in circles?
Oh my god, what the fuck did that happen? Does this game...
I was like, technically we haven't even left the village.
This game's bullshit. God damn it. Oh my god. Thank you for letting me know that we were walking around in circles. That was...
I was gonna tell you to go towards the building, but I was like, he'll figure it out.
Does it, like, I guess, does it just kind of, like, automatically pick a new position for you when you get out of battle?
I mean, it doesn't block it to the set place. Just follow the road.
Okay, you know what? That was kind of deserved, you know what I mean? Just follow the road. No, I'm going to go my own way. And it's like, up, ambush. Woo! I was gonna do this awesome like samurai slash midair and take the bird out, and it didn't happen. He was
Leave
running.
the slug alone.
Well, this would let me figure something out. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, the chicken came first. Look, it's listed first.
No, you read things right to left.
No, this is in English, so English.
This is a Japanese game.
Yeah, but you know, since it's translated to English, you read things appropriately. Here, this next line, I'll read it right to left. Two going, we're think, I don't I, by just Colette find around walking.
I don't think you need to read it right.
I was reading it.
Where I think I don't.
This sentence makes no sense. There, I'll try one more. Everyone asking, try, let's. Colette, about, meet, we. Oh, fuck. I don't know. This right to left reading doesn't sound right. Let me try reading this left to right. Actually, you know what? Mavr1z? Japanese, don't they also, do they also read, like, down up?
I believe that's an old form.
Oh, here, we'll try old form of Japanese then. Colette about, meet we. Everyone asking, try, let's. That made a little bit more sense. That was a little bit more sensical. Let's give one more. Do can we all? That's I. Guess I. Oh my god.
That's I.
Yeah. No. Let's try reading this from left to right again. See if that makes any more sense. Okay then. Let's try asking that person there.
What did you just read? I didn't understand it.
Excuse me. What is it? Did the Chosen's travel group pass by here? Beats me. I haven't seen them.
That's probably the best voice you've done.
I see. You said something. I can't remember it now. Are you two on a pilgrimage? Well, something like that. You don't look like you're very used to traveling. You have a Silverant map, I see.
Silverant, and yeah, we're both streaming it.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm hard carrying the stream, obviously. You have a Silverant. You said Silverant?
Yeah, Silverant.
Silverant map, I see. Lend it to me for just a moment. Long range mode? What the hell is that? In each region of the world is something called a guidepost monument. When you find one, you'll be able to do what I did just now, and your travels in that area will become much easier. If you want to have a pleasant journey, it'd probably be a good idea to seek them out. I don't know about that. Would you like me to give you a lecture about traveling? No. We'll figure it out. Well, good luck. Thank you very much.
Yeah, crab. It's your favorite word.
Wait. Hinche?
Oh, 2 words, but yeah.
I mean, I have no clue what a Lero would be. It's a dog. Wine.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have the proper translation for it.
Well, that's because Mavr1z refuses to curse, and
doesn't mean I don't have translations for them.
Well, fair enough. It seems the Chosen's pilgrimage has begun. They simply must succeed.
Dang. The one of the side characters still has the main character's voice.
He is blue shirt guy. Oh, Goddess Martel, praise be, praise be. There's a lot less females in this game than I was expecting. I was thinking that like this would be more of a half and half situation, not like a 90-10% situation.
You set the rules.
I did set the rules. You're playing with unfair knowledge. Welcome to the House of Salvation. Please make use of the sleeping quarters on the second floor if you're weary from your travels. Okay, we're gonna go up to the second floor, do the slip. Ooh, and there's a save. It's 100 gold a night. Would you like a room? Fucking draconian prices. I'm going to go, plant a fucking bed tree and I'll sleep outside. Fucking bastards. I mean, that's actually not that much, but still, I was like, I figured since it was a temple, it would have been free, you know what I mean? I'll fight you in a second, bud. I just want to... Okay. Position myself in such a way that I know I'm actually going the right way.
Just as I expected.
Yeah, he kind of puts his swords into his scabbard in a weird way. Ooh, is this gonna be a desert-themed one yet?
If you'd joined us when we were playing A Way Out, could have been like... say.
Okay, better you than me.
Oh, move out of my way! Oh no!
Man, we have all these like apple gels and you'd rather use life bottles.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
have so many apple gels.
You're right, we don't have any apple gels. Where did those all go?
I wonder.
Just as I expected.
Well, I was gonna buy some stuff at the last town, or I guess the temple, but they didn't have a gift shop, you know what I mean? I was like, I wanna go to the gift shop and get some souvenirs.
You ain't going nowhere.
Wait, wasn't the guy selling stuff? The guy outside?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. He probably was.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Let's go back and then I'll feel like an idiot. How about that? Oh, well, we just needed some more money, you know what I mean? We were lacking the funds.
He's not.
Were you able to find the chosen? No.
Well, we need to rest up anyway.
No, they charge draconian prices. We're not resting up. Let's talk to the priest again. Yeah, the way he makes it sound like, yeah. Please make use of the sleeping quarters on the second floor. Like, it sounds like it would be free, you know what I mean? You just set the expectation of a free bed.
But can't.
Wait, oh, he wants to let it be free? I can't let it be free? Is that what this is?
I think so.
Well, he better adjust that because, you know, 100 gold to sleep in one of these beds, draconian. Wait, can I pray at this? No. Game doesn't let me do anything I want to. Doesn't let me buy items, doesn't like,
You can use long range mode.
It's long range mode.
Start button mashing.
There we go, boom. Look at that.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
You're gonna pay.
that's gonna be helpful.
Wait, what's it do?
Aqua Edge. Quit stabbing me!
You ain't going. You know.
Holmes?
It just wasn't your day.
Man, I had to like beat mine and come help you with yours. I see how it is. Okay. Ooh.
Please.
Why is it so hot? According to legend, somewhere in this area is a gate that leads to Efreet.
Efreet.
The heat in this area is due to Efreet's suffering. A gate that leads to Efreet? Could that be? Yeah, I'm sure that's the seal that Colette's headed for. Ah, then that means Colette's in this area somewhere. No. Man, you know a lot of stuff. That's because I don't sleep in class like you do. Bastard. Come on, come on. Yeah, I gotta find those stones to ride Noish. I was hoping that was more like a SpongeBob reference of riding rocks.
No, there's these stones that we can find. I just don't know. Remember where they're all at?
Oh man, these cat people don't look like as sexy as you know, many things lead you to believe. This is an order from Lord Orcistus. A human named Lloyd is on the run with an X-sphere. His identification code is unknown. Form a cordon in all areas immediately. What does this Lloyd look like? His likeness and description are on the wanted posters. We're counting on you. Yes, sir. Ah, sweet. Man, wanted posters and search parties, they're really serious. We need to hurry and find Colette. Hey, I thought we were looking for Colette to protect her. This is more like we're looking for her to get help. Does it really matter why we're looking for her? You think too much when you don't have to. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to tell who I am. Oh, this person looks like an item trader, maybe.
Oh, I heard Izalia has a non-aggression treaty with the Designs. I sure wish we did. Go look at the poster.
Is this the wanted poster? Am I this ugly? It's good. They'll never find you with this, I think. Am I? You know what? I'm a little bit disappointed in Genus there. When asked if he was that ugly, you know, he should have just said yes. Welcome to Triet. Triet. There we go, Triet. The desert oasis. The Chosen. I think she was asking the fortune teller about a lot of things. The fortune teller lives in the tent near the oasis.
There's a shop to the left.
It's right here?
Yeah.
Say, you there.
Dude, this looks just like you.
No, definitely not. I mean, maybe if I had like a mohawk. But there's a real problem with that. You know what the problem is? you know where I have the least amount of hair? Where I need to have this amount of hair. Me? Can I get a minute of your time? Good. I have a passion for making weapons and armor strong with various materials. Okay. Yeah, but lately, there are a lot of swordsmen that are all show. It's really depressing to see them. You aren't one of those, are you? Of course not. Good. Then bring me a beast hide and I'll make it worth your while. Is this a beast hide? Oh, good work, kid. Alright, I'll give you this. Ooh, we got soft leather. I'm a customizer. I'll make you a new armor out of the soft leather I just gave you, and the beast hide you brought. Okay. I love how he gives us soft leather, and then turns into hard leather. Anyway, let's, I guess we'll use that. Cool. Cool. You're giving this to me? I don't have to pay? Don't worry about it. I just want to customize. Even if you get stronger weapons and armor, there are guys all over the world like me who are passionate about customizing. So don't just get rid of your old weapons. Give us customizers something to do. Depending on who does the customizing, the end result will be different. So you should think carefully before customizing. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Pops. Don't mention it. Okay, I guess we'll shop here. Welcome to the Traveler's Mate. Okay, we need like 5 million of these, right? 10 trillion?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. So, oh wait. Well, we'll get like 10 of them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have a max of 10.
Do we?
Yeah. I think a max of 5 pens, life bottles.
Well, I think we already have 5 life bottles anyway, so.
We have 3.
Oh, I was looking at the Panacea bottles. We have maximum of 20 magic lenses. Let's see here. Yeah, we can only afford one.
Also, you don't have to,
Let me just make sure here. I just want to make sure everything... Ooh, soft leather. Oh man, do you not have your boots anymore? Or your cloak?
You stole my beret, remember?
You never had a beret. I don't know what you're talking about. That was my beret.
But yeah, when you go to buy real quick, you should be able to just add them.
Like after the fact? You mean like add them after I click on it already?
No, like just like I can't move anything, but you know, like add an apple gel and then add an orange gel.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're out of money anyway, so that doesn't matter.
That way you don't have to hit A, buy it, and go back.
Hey, I didn't know the mechanics of this game.
The Zions are looking for someone again. We just held a public execution at the plaza the other day. Go check that hole.
Welcome to the heat storm. Oh yeah. Let's buy none of this.
Wonder why.
Well, the hole, with the hole.
Left, right there. No, farther.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks like a very what's her Colette-shaped hole. Look, the D's did this too. No, this has to be. Isn't it amazing? This is the shape of the Chosen of Regeneration. It's going to become this city's tourist spot. Is she so clumsy that she just falls through walls?
Oh, go to the hotel.
But we don't have any's monies.
No, you're not staying in the room.
Okay, fine. Hotel, here I come.
No, down the stairs.
Down the these stairs. Ooh. I can salve.
I was gonna say, examine anything
It
funny
isn't,
looking.
it isn't bolted to the floor.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Go. There we go.
Oh, look at that. I don't even know what this guy should sound like, so he's gonna sound like MC. I'm the mysterious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. The flavor of sweet cabbage and mouth-watering meat is almost too much to bear. I shall teach you the recipe for cabbage rolls. You know what? If I could do accents, I would give this guy a French accent.
That's what I was saying. Cabbage roll required 2 ingredients: cabbage and pork.
You know what? You sound like someone trying to do a bad Mexican accent. Oh, farewell, oui oui, baguette. Yeah, that's how you do French. You just add oui oui, baguette. Okay, come on, let me at least steal like the toiletries and stuff. You know what I mean?
I think there's another item in town.
Wait, keep out, employees only. That's where I want to go now. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, can I close this window over here? No. Damn, what sort of game doesn't let me do all these things I want to do?
Welcome. If you need anything, please let us know.
I need your number. Give me those digits.
There's only one she'll give you.
Which
the middle finger.
Oh my god. That was actually more clever than I was expecting.
Purchase a mysterious gem with your grade.
Yeah. What's my grade? Current grade 31? Sweet.
You can't afford anything. See you next time, meow. Yeah, if you have business, talk to the receptionist. Yeah, welcome to the Cat's Exploration Team. Do you need help with something?
Ooh, what's an expedition?
They go out to an area and come back with items.
Does it cost anything?
I don't remember. Oh, you can donate.
Oh. Yeah, we'll cancel for now, because we got a whole 0 to donate. I don't know, is this a dude or a chick?
Your guess is good as mine.
Here, let me see if we can get a different angle here. No, but I can turn my character. I think it's a chick, actually. Like, because it's a crop top and it looks like she has something up top. So, here you go, Mavr1z.
Why am I wandering around without buying anything? The Osa trail up ahead is impassable right now. All of these sandstorms really make me want to get out of this city.
Okay, I've already talked to this guy.
What?
No, we gotta talk to this guy. Isn't it awful? The Designs are responsible for this, too. They come to wreck the city just for fun.
I think you can give him your dad's voice.
Give him my dad's... Was that just the deeper one? I already forgot. That's horrible. There are even bloodstains. Yeah, I'm not shilling no, you know, hire me on, like, something for voiceover work, so... I don't think I have to, you know, have professional quality voiceover, yeah. Can I not read the sign? What the mother hell? I would love something from that store. Because it looks like they're selling fresh fruit and fresh ducks or chickens. But on the flip side, we have 0 cash.
Oh, welcome to the House of Fortune. What would you like me to divine for you?
Well, I'd like to know where the Chosen is now.
Understood. That'll be 100 gold.
That's expensive.
You say something?
No, I don't pay.
Perhaps next time then.
Okay, yeah, we have
to say pay, I'll do it anyway.
Oh, will it? Even though I have 0 cash monies? No cash monies? Yeah, we'll just pay.
Seems you don't have enough money. You'd better come back later.
She's a fortune teller. She's a hack, so we can go out and let's go grind up some gold. Okay, let's fight this guy. I think we need like 10 trillion gold, right?
Or we can just go find the ruins.
Oh man, you totally got me hit by that there.
Okay.
Not too bad.
There we go.
Wrong guy to mess with.
That was a good combo there at the end. I think it was the best combo we've done so far. Obviously, it really wasn't, but it was something.
I think the ruins are nearby. I think. Wait. Stop moving the map. Go to the east. I believe they're. Oh, they're right there.
No, I don't see no ruins. I do like that this one was like super patient, you know what I mean? Man, and we even have things to heal at this time. Let me get out of here first before you. Okay, never mind then. Well, luckily poison can't kill you, because otherwise I'd be dead.
Is it venom?
No, that one was actually poison because he spit it on me.
toxin? Isn't it a toxin?
Well, I mean, it is a toxin, but I mean, it's all about the method of delivery. Basically, if it's like something you have to absorb through like your skin or a mucous membrane,
Let's go all out.
like stomach or anything like that, it's poison. If it's something that has to be like injected into your body or like introduced into your bloodstream or whatever, then it's that'd be venom. Venom.
Poison.
Yeah, poison. Okay. This is gonna be ruinous. What is this place? The ruins of an ancient city. Oh well. Whatever, let's get going. You don't have any interest in learning? That was all? That was all?
Well, I'm guessing it's gonna force us to go talk to the fortune teller.
What the hell? This game, like, making me play its way? If it was me, I would have totally just explored that.
That was easy.
Yeah, it was super easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. How much money do we have? 245 gold? Man, this game is not generous with the gold.
Let's get started.
Oh, sweet.
No, you ain't going. No, what's wrong? You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
What's wrong? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going.
Oh, that's the wrong button. I was trying to use the block button from a different game there.
What's wrong? You're gonna pay. You ain't going. No. No way.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Some people banking on using life bottles over banking on using ooh, what's that?
No, we cannot go there yet.
It looks like another ranch.
Let's get this over with. Get him! Fireball! Get him! Fireball!
Take sword rain, you know.
That was too easy.
Oh yeah, that was too easy. Ooh. A sandstorm? It's dangerous. Let's get out of here. Well, bastards.
I told you.
Okay. I wish there was a feature to adjust the camera angle and stuff for this game. That'd be real nice. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's where I was trying to go, and your character stopped me. What the fuck? Ask me the same thing he asked me earlier when I was trying to leave. Okay, let's go pay those draconian prices for fortune telling.
Like $1.
Man, we get nothing for fighting monsters then. Ahem.
Oh, the Chosen is heading for the oasis that is said to have been destroyed when Efreet went out of control.
Is that true?
The Chosen's companion said so, so there's no doubt.
Man, letting me take the majority of characters to voice and then like also not voicing the characters that you're supposed to. I see how it is.
Not my fault. I don't get enough to remember.
I know. That's the funny part is like when you do finally get a character that you can voice. I don't know on this one.
Wait.
Was it Colette? No.
No, it's the designs.
Well, I didn't know.
Doesn't he look like the guy in the wanted poster? Let's see. Yeah, he looks just like it.
Oh, it's genius. I thought it was still them for a moment. Good for you, Lloyd. They say they're good looking. Do I really look that bad?
You must be Lloyd.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, what about your usual who are you to ask for my name thing? I'm not going to even bother.
I guess you can't run away with a poster of your face everywhere.
You're really starting to piss me off.
Get him!
Oh yeah, we can fight
Let's go all out.
DCians. Oh, my bad, I hit down accident. Wait, there we go. And with the quick switch. Ooh. I don't think he effectively hit you there. Yeah, I think we may have won. Heh, all talk. Lloyd, don't let your guard down or you'll regret it. I'm not letting my guard down. It's just that they were so pitiful. Well, that seems less than pitiful. Lloyd. I'm scared. Please don't hurt me. I'll be good. Man, yeah, okay, Genus is a bit of a wimp now.
He's smart.
I thought you were going to voice the designs.
Oh, I've brought Lloyd. Who's that child? His friend. Apparently, what should we do with him? The leader only wants Lloyd. I don't see any need to bring this one along. Understood.
What's going to happen to me? Lloyd forced me to come here. I didn't want to. Sniff. Sob. Wah.
Alright. As a fellow kinsman, we'll let you go. Now get out of here. Are you sure that's alright? What can a kid do?
Thank you for freeing me. I'll never forget this. Goodbye, mister.
Just get out of here.
That just means that he's not going to come back and murder them specifically. Noish, you followed us. Okay, let's save Lloyd together. Ow. Man, I really wish I could capture a clip of my cat, like, making her howling noise that she does when her and Brian's cat are going at it. Because this would be the time for me to play it or emulate it. Ow. Where am I?
If so, I feel sorry for that Lloyd kid. Yeah, he can't possibly escape execution.
Execution? What the hell?
Hey, Lord Buddha's calling you. Gotcha.
I was gonna go play a gotcha.
Gotcha?
Gotcha. Damn it, they took my equipment, and I can't open the door with the guard here. The only thing I have on me is the sorcerer's ring. If I can hit the guard with this... They have to, like, get in front of... Oh, wait. Just what kind of technology are they using in this building? I've never seen anything like this before. Just who are these design guys? There have been several that have hit this guy. What the hell? Am I supposed to stand this certain place and, like, shoot him with this? Like... Okay, apparently I just had to stand in a different place. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Ooh, another beast hide. And another save point. Sweet. A chest. I recovered equipment. Wait, can I rest over here?
No.
Let me in the sleep pod, please. That's where you're like, that's actually the execution pod.
Who the heck are you?
Uh-oh.
Prison break!
This is gonna be a
Well,
piece of
good
cake.
luck with this.
Ah, really?
No way.
Let's see here.
All right.
There we go. That was easy peasy enough. Aw, the hell, man. Feels different. Phew, man, it's tough on my own. But for some reason, these designs seem kind of different from the ones that attacked Iselia. If you say it's like Iselia, I'm going to call it Iselia from now on. What's this? Let's see.
Quick, use it. Where is he? That kid in red disappeared. He wasn't over there either. That's strange. How could we miss him when there's only one passage? Let's head back. Oh yeah, this room has a special mechanism. It's annoying to go through all the trouble of electrifying them and moving them over the panels just to open the door. Lord Buddha sure likes to do things the hard way. Alright, let's go look for that kid in red.
Oh, he likes to do things the hard way. Red, red, red. Does my outfit stand out that much? Sheesh. Now, let's see. I should take a closer look at that thing. Ooh. The sorcerer's ring is acting strange. The fire changed into a ball of electricity. Maybe I can stop those weird machines with this. I guess I should check out any weird devices like this. Okay, let's go line up with you.
No, you gotta freeze it over.
Oh, I see, I see. I see how it is. Quit following me! Damn. Okay. Come on.
No, no. Okay, don't let it chase you. Wait for it.
But that's not the fun way to do things. Motherfuck. Damn.
Let's go all out.
Okay, let's see here. Whoa! Ranged weapons, that's not cool. Okay, let's see here. Only cheaters use ranged weapons. Now let me learn a little, like, range skill or something.
That was just warming up.
Let's see here.
With how long they last, you could just plant them.
Yeah, you're right. Those do last a while, actually. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, man.
And go to the other side.
Oh, here we go. A little bit further. There we go. Boom. Ah. Here. I got an idea here.
Throw another one at it.
You're probably right. Ah, let's see. Ah, almost. Oh no!
All right, let's go.
I need a more important skill called Runaway.
Press. I can't do anything. Press Y.
I don't actually need Runaway. I'll just destroy it.
All right.
It's just there's gonna be a lot of this apparently. Okay. Man. I don't like that these also kind of act like solids, you know what I mean?
What?
These balls.
It'll chase you.
Okay, yeah. Oh my god. This game's dumb. It would be perfectly cool if these things, like, you could kind of control them a little bit more. That's like uncertain of the range sometimes. Oh my god. So, there's gonna be just 2 hours of this. I'm gonna be like level 10 million by the time I come and get you. I'm gonna be like the richest person in like all of existence with like all of the
We have to make a new anime for you. He spent 200 years slaying rapists. Okay. Let's see if we can do this again.
What the hell? Juked.
Let's go all out.
Okay, let's see here. Bastards. At least their damage is minimal, you know what I mean? Okay. Here it comes. Yep, that was appropriate. Yeah, Mavr1z, this is the time that you should probably like take a bathroom break, get a shower in, yeah, maybe even shave, cook a meal. Get married.
Don't let up.
Have your kids graduate.
Exactly.
Retired.
I mean, if I was streaming for that long, though, I would think that it would be one of those things that because of how long I'm streaming for, you know, the stream would like get a whole bunch of popularity. I'd be super profitable. It's just, you know, the rest of my life would literally just be this game, you know? That's better than nothing. What the hell? It disappeared so quick that time. It lasts like 10 hours normally, and that time it was gone instantly. Motherfucking game. What the fuck?
Let's go all out.
It's like when I need it to last for a really long time, that's when it's like, no, I'm going away now. And then when it's like, it doesn't matter if it lasts for a long time or not, it's like, I'll stay here for 10 days. Okay, let's see. Like that one, watch. Yeah, it stayed around for a while, you know? The other one was gone like almost instantly. No! Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a beautiful game. 10 out of 10 would recommend. This might just be the worst puzzle in existence of all games, like, in all games. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm not a big fan of this puzzle. Because it's not even a puzzle, it's a timing thing that is just, it's stupid. And I feel like there should be a battle solution that if I battle these things, like maybe they fall down to the ground for a while. Like the golem with the block puzzle, like that one was pretty alright, you know? This one's just like, you gotta get your, just gotta get these guys in the right place. But also the beam that you shoot is temperamental.
Finally.
And it has a certain range to it that's just annoying. Alright, it opened. Ooh. Can I fight both at the same time? No.
Just as I expected.
Was it just as he expected? I don't think so. I'm just smashing up these, like, drones right behind him, you know? He just doesn't even care. He's like, they don't pay me enough to care about that noise over there, you know? Ah! Ranged enemies are cheaters.
You sound like great.
Oh, is it because ranged enemies are cheaters?
Just as I expected.
There we go.
Oh, no. Don't let up.
Ah, man. You know what? Let's do a switch target here. This thing might do less damage, but yeah, this thing will hit me more often.
No way. No way. Demon Fang. Did we win?
Yes, yes. Memory gem was found. What's this thing? I guess I'll take it with me. Items, apple gel, I could probably use a couple of those. Let's see here. Ooh, going down the stairs is always the best idea. Yeah, there is a vending machine, that's what I was all about. Apple gel. Right.
I find it funny they can sell stuff here too.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, could you imagine loading something into a vending machine to sell it? Okay. Yeah, we'll just get like 5 of those. That should be good for now. What do we have to sell even? I haven't really paid attention. I got soft leather, but can your character wear soft leather? Do they have what? I don't know. I'm guessing your character probably can't equip soft leather, right?
No.
Okay, let's get rid of that one since it's extra. Chicken, pork, cabbage, egg. It's not worth selling any of those. And yeah, those might be expensive, but I think they're probably more valuable to hang on to. Okay, good enough. Oh, he even comments, yeah, you can sell items. That's weird. Oh well, I might as well use it. It's no good. I don't understand it at all. And nothing happens when I push the button. It probably has nothing to do with the exit. I guess I'll check something else. You know what it probably is? It's probably you just have to press both buttons. If he was a little bit more limber, I think he could do it. You know what I mean? Like, just do the splits in between the two buttons. Oh, it was an ambush. That wasn't the one I was expecting. Man, that guy getting a chance to attack. It was sad for him. Woo! Ah! It was almost good. Almost skilled. Okay. Oh, no enemies on the steps. That's cool. Doors in this room are locked, too. I guess I'll look around. What the? That memory gem I got is glowing. No. Okay. Now let's go like this. And like this, maybe? Wait, what's that say? Removes the seal on hidden save point. Okay, okay, okay. How do I use it though? That's the question.
Put in the circle.
Huh? Put in the circle?
Oh wait, I think you gotta do something first. Here. Go to the top left.
Top left. Here?
Yeah.
Cycle lock system. Cycle lock system, do. I guess I just need to hit those pull things over there with something called electrical energy. Maybe I can use the weird sparks from the sorcerer's ring. Let's see here. Or do I just like... Okay, cool. Whoa, the weird thing in the middle of the room spun around. I think the button lit up too. I can hear something moving from the door on the side the button lit up. Maybe I should go check it out. Well, I mean, the button only lit up temporarily. Let's see. That's like a quarter turn? Quarter turn. Boom. Look at that. Passage to entrance open. Maybe the weird thing in the middle turns the same amount as the angle shown on the floor. Hey, I'm pretty sharp, huh? Cool. So... this away. Wait, this way then? Yeah, this way. Got this chest. Magical cloth was found. Can I shoot these? No. I can't believe it. It won't open after I've come this far. I guess I'll have another, or I'll have to look for another route. Okay, let's take a look at these first before he gives up. Ooh, it's no use. I have no idea where the exit is. I wish Genish would show up.
I didn't go back.
Ah, fine. Okay, let's line up the green one then. Okay, that's like a quarter and an eighth. I mean, yeah, if you weren't so great at this, you could just like eighth a turn all of it. Just take forever.
Wait, did you grab the chest?
There was a chest? Whoa!
Hey, you, what are you doing here?
Uh-oh. Spaghettios.
That was close. And just who the hell are you?
Give me your name, and I shall give you mine.
Ha ha ha! You certainly have guts. But I'm afraid I don't see the need to introduce myself to a miserable little creature like you.
What a coincidence. Because I don't see a need to introduce myself either to a moron who doesn't realize how pathetic he is.
Why, you little...
Oh man. Gonna fight him. Gonna fight him to the death.
An X-Sphere? You're... Lloyd?
And if I am?
I see the resemblance.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We've received reports that the Chosen's group
He
has
pulled
infiltrated the facility.
pulled like a regular sword, even though he only has wooden swords equipped. What's going on?
You're the Desian that attacked Asalia.
So you're Lloyd. Now this is amusing.
Boda, I'm leaving for now. Our plans will be ruined if he sees me.
What of the Chosen?
I'll leave that to you.
Understood.
Lloyd, the next time we meet, you're mine.
You know what? I don't like you in that way. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Just you wait.
I don't think I want to be yours.
Lloyd, are you okay?
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
He looks fine.
You guys all came for me?
Perfect timing. I'll take care of everyone at once. Get ready.
Oh man.
Real fight.
No, I'm not ready for a real fight. I was going to item. Are you trying to switch up who you are?
I think all I have to do is...
Okay. Well, let me remember a couple of things. I'll have Colette do this. Yeah, let's check out Bada.
Sorry.
Are you just going to?
Can you hit Y for me? And go back to the first one.
Tech?
Yeah. Yep. And go to, yeah, make a manual.
Okay.
And go back to Kratos.
And make it auto?
Yes.
I'm guessing someone fucked up. Well, I'll have Kratos do this one then.
Aren't we clever? Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
First aid!
Sorry.
No way!
Sorry.
Don't overdo it.
Wind blade.
overdo it.
Get him!
Very clever. Don't overdo it.
Bother me!
Don't overdo it. Take this.
Sorry.
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
See, he wasn't so bad, right? Oh man, not taking care of your health. Why do you like using life bottles instead of apple gels?
Just as I expected.
Aw, come on, Mavr1z. Yeah, I just want to know why you prefer using life bottles over apple gels.
Tastes better.
Oh, okay. But apple gel tastes like apple.
I underestimated your
The life bottle
abilities.
tastes like life.
Like, what does life taste like?
You gotta taste it.
I mean, my taste of life is that life,
Isn't this a...
life probably would be like sour or some sort of nasty, you know what I mean?
Professor!
Ah, Lloyd. Genus told me what happened. I apologize for the trouble he's caused you.
No, I'm the one that dragged Genus into it. I'm sorry.
Save the chit-chat for later. We shouldn't stay here long.
I thought this was our new base of
You're right.
operations.
I opened the escape route just now. Let's go.
I guess we should probably read these. Here you go.
Question. This crystalline object attached to this weapon. Is this one of the X-spheres that Janus spoke of?
It would seem so. Oh yeah, you use an X-sphere too. So you noticed. Well, duh.
What are they exactly?
It will take a while to explain. We can talk about it when we reach Triet. Yeah, okay. Noish, let's go back now. Ow! Okay. This way?
Yes.
Lloyd. Oh my god, this is gonna go way too fast for me. I'm just gonna read through. You weren't bad. It looks like you improved a little. What? You need to learn more about yourself and your opponent. If you understand your skills, you can fight the enemy more effectively. Sometimes you'll fight enemies armed with poison. Still, other times you'll find your abilities suppressed via magic. The difference between knowing and not knowing those dangers, and how to avoid them is immense. Merely swinging your sword is not enough. Don't forget that learning also leads to strength. Kratos. I've spent too much time talking. Let's get going. Don't dawdle. Combos and status effects. Combos, aren't those like those pretzel little things that I don't really like, but I think a lot of people enjoy? I'm so beat. I want to rest. Yeah, let's head to the inn and then talk. Piano music.
In other words, these X-spheres are amplifiers that awaken our dormant capabilities. I wonder if I could use one too.
That would be difficult. X-spheres are harmful to the body without a key crest.
Can we make a key crest?
As I told you before, a key crest is made by processing inhibitor ore. then engraving it with a crest to control the X-sphere attached to its surface. It is said to be a secret art known only to the dwarves. Yeah, I can engrave that charm or crest, but only my dad can process the ore.
Well, isn't there any inhibitor ore among these materials?
Rain, did you bring those from our house?
Of course, they're valuable research material. This is a holy vase from the Balgrove Mausoleum.
That sounds like grave robbing. Like, to get that, she had to rob a grave, basically.
This is a jeweled sword from the Martel Temple.
That sounds like stealing. She had to rob a temple.
This is a priest's crown from the Asgard ruins.
Sounds like more grave robbing.
This is yellow ore from the Hema mines.
That actually sounds like it's on the up and up. What the? It's all junk.
What did you just say?
This is...
I picked that one up from in front of the human ranch. It was engraved with angelic language, so I took it home.
Professor, this is a key crest. The crest is half worn off. It's unusable like this. I can fix that. Don't worry, Professor. You'll be able to equip that X-sphere tomorrow.
Really? Thank you, Lloyd. I'm sorry to make you go through the trouble, but I appreciate it.
Okay, it's done. I'll give it to the Professor. If you're done working, you should get some sleep soon. I know. Yeah, Kratos doesn't seem too bad. I can't wait for him to betray us. Aw, no safe sphere. What the hell? Employees only still? No, bastards.
No,
Ooh, I didn't... It looks like a door, right? Maybe? No, it's a window.
It's a window. To the wall.
Till the sweat drips down my balls. This is Rain in Genus's room. Go in? Let's not. We're gonna check on this one first. This is Colette's room. Go in. Yes.
Are you asleep?
Lloyd.
Huh?
I'm sorry that Father, Grandmother, and I couldn't prevent your exile.
You dork. It's not your fault, so you don't need to worry about it. And besides, I'm the reason why the village was devastated.
That sounds devastating.
For Marble's sake, and for the sake of the villagers that were killed, I'm going to do my best to regenerate the world.
Yeah. I'm sorry I woke you.
No, it's okay. Good night.
Thanks.
I'm gonna do my best for you too, Lloyd.
I feel like there should have been at least a hug there. I mean, I don't know. Do you agree, Mavr1z? That felt like a touching moment, like in terms of like, you know, emotionally touching, and then it felt like there should have been like at least a hug.
In comfort?
A very comforting hug.
Professor, you're still awake.
Yeah, because she drinks coffee all night.
Yes, I've been organizing the data we've collected about monsters. And what are you doing up at this hour?
I was fixing your key crest.
Thank you, but you mustn't overexert yourself. It's going to be a long journey after all. I don't mind if it takes a while to fix.
So, are you saying that it's okay for Genus and me to come along on this journey?
Yeah, I just had a realization. So for Colette, you know, it took him like basically a year to make her a bracelet. I mean, you know, to get to it anyway. But for Rain, he got the you know, key thing done right away. You know,
Well,
he was very.
was already made. It was
mishap. Or,
Yeah, but you know, like I imagine fixing like the keystone or whatever, like, is probably about as hard as making a bracelet.
Wasn't that your intent from the beginning? Stop pretending.
Oh yeah, I fixed the key crest, so here, take it.
You fixed it already? Thank you, Lloyd. So this is an X-Sphere.
Ask Genus to show you how to use it.
I love how Lloyd has much more experience using X-Spheres than Genus. So he's like, I'm going to have Genus show you how to use it. Even though I literally just, like, equipped him with one recently. Also, did he ever mention, like, did it ever resolve that he made or fixed the, or I guess showed him how to use the key crest with it?
No.
So Genus is getting poisoned right now by this stone that I told him would poison him, and that I told him I'd also, you know, fix the thing that would make it so it doesn't poison him. But I haven't got to yet. But his sister, I just, you know, told her that she can ask him, who I haven't shown how to, like, you know, equip these things yet, on how to equip them and use them. So, I feel like I'm a liar. Talk to her one more time. Professor, I'm sorry.
What?
I dragged Genus into this.
Oh, that?
Things wound up like this because I tried to save someone from the ranch without thinking things through.
Do you regret what you've done?
I don't know. I just couldn't ignore someone suffering right before my eyes.
What you did was morally correct, but was against the law. You can't change what's already happened, but you can change what's going to happen. Change yourself as well as the world around you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I'm going to go now. Good night, Professor.
Thank you, Lloyd. Sleep well.
You know what I should have said instead? I should have been like, good night, Senpai.
So this is the next video. Marvelous.
I do like how her eyes just fucking lit up over this. So fucking excited about it. Where is he going at this hour? I mean, I know what would be the proper thing, and I know what I should do.
Yeah, I was like, do that one.
Let's follow him. I was like, yeah, the more proper why haven't I torn down this poster yet? You know what I mean?
Whoa!
Lloyd. I'm sorry to have startled you.
Startled isn't the word for it.
You'd best not stand behind me.
Oh man, he's a little bit afraid. He has some bad prison experience, you know? He dropped the soap once, and he doesn't want to talk about it.
I won't. Do you like animals?
No, not particularly.
What the fuck?
Well, Noah seems to be quite comfortable with you. He usually doesn't like strangers.
I once had a pet, long ago.
Really?
Lloyd.
Sorry, once he said that, I once had a pet, I was like, you know what, talking about pets, let me see if my cat's in the area. She's resting on, like, the edge of my bed that's away from me.
What? What are you staring at me like that for?
Your swordsmanship is unrefined. You should focus a little more on eliminating your vulnerabilities. If you care about your life.
Ah! Just because he's a little better than me, he has to talk like he knows everything.
Yeah.
Well, a lot better than me. Damn!
No. Only a little bit. Just marginally. I mean, I was pretty useful in that fight too, you know?
Lloyd's just in his rebellious phase.
I'm rebelling against proper sword technique, you know? Given the time, I'm going to make an assumption.
Call it there?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to make an assumption. You want to do your normal thing before I do my normal thing?
No.
Okay. Let me just check something here. Okay. I'll just go off my thing here. Look, you can join my desktop while I go take a look at Twitch. Okay, yeah, I guess let's see who's on. Let's see who I can raid. Let's see here. I guess there's not really anyone on that really raid right now that I haven't either raided like super recently or that yeah, kind of like to throw those around to different people. I don't know. Let's look up Tales of Symphonia really quick. Maybe I can find if there's like a really small streamer that's doing this. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there are other people streaming this, but I don't think people here speak French, or well, I mean, maybe your viewers might speak a little bit of Spanish, maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with yeah, since I don't really have someone lined up to raid at this point, and no small streamers streaming this in English that are streaming right now. Actually, just going to end it off then. So, Mavr1z raiding me with that party of two. How nice of you, bud. Yeah, I don't know if that gives you like channel points, but if it does, that's kind of funny. That's really why you do it, just for the channel points. Yeah. With that though, I think we're just going to call it here. I'll probably stream sometime later today. I mean, I'm gonna give that like a 95%, and I think if I do that, 50% chance that I'll do the figure showcase today. Unless, I guess Mavr1z, you know, is there some certain time that you're not going to get home until today?
What do you mean? I'm off.
Okay. Well, I'll do the figure showcase today. I'm going to say, since you contributed the most channel points, it only makes sense for me to do it, you know, when you're available to watch. So, yeah, I think I'll probably do that later today then. Anyway, guys, I've been King Crab 0. With me today has been Mavr1z. Let me just give him a quick shout out. And then eventually I'll get the unshout out Mavr1z command.
When I walk out of the house.
Ooh, Stardew Valley. I didn't see anything when you walked out of the house, so. But yeah, no, he's pretty cool. Check him out. Like, he knows how to play Tales of Symphonia, he says. And
oh, you can't go to the
pretty cool guy. Anyway,
like
we're going to call it here. You guys have a great night. Later.
The VOD?